Just a year and a half spent, and then I'm gone.
No, George.
Oh, George, I'm excited, George.
Why are you excited, George?
George, I'm excited because I want to meet new people, George.
No, you don't, George.
Yeah, I do, George.
No, you don't, George.
Yeah, I do,
No,
George.
George.
George, yeah.
George.
George, you don't know me,
George.
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 George, no, George.
Let me go. Let me go.
Oh, goddammit. George. George.
George.
George.
George.
George.
Oh, wait.
Georgie.
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 Georgie. Georgie. Georgie. Georgie. Georgie. George. George.
George.
It's like hard to say.
No, it's not George.
Yeah, it is George. It is
Yes,
for
George.
It's hard for George to say George.
Yes, George, because George is Italian.
Hey, well respected.
Go.
Yes, George.
Yes, George.
George.
God damn it.
What? What? Never mind.
George. Wait.
George.
That I was
God damn it, George.
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 I'm away.
George.
George.
Didn't he have like a rabbit fetish?
Come on, stupid.
No.
Are you?
Oh yeah, he did.
Right? Yeah,
He
okay.
had a fetish of anything that's soft. Oh no, he had a mouse fetish.
Oh,
And a
okay.
rabbit fetish.
Yeah, that was weird. I just thought that was so weird.
And he touched the girl's dress
Hair
because,
or dress.
and hair because we're just not on the same page. But
I know.
both of us are exactly right, but just
But
not
we're just on
yeah.
different. Yeah. Wait, did he kill that girl? I forgot.
Yes, George.
Okay, George. Thanks, George.
Yes, George.
Yes, George.
Actually, then he did, George.
All right, George.
Yes, George.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Hit marker, Judge.
George.
Judge.
Get
George.
out my way, fool.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
You guys really want to take it?
Everyone in the lobby says say Judge.
George. George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
God damn it.
Say Judge.
They probably think you're retarded.
Judge. Judge.
Did you watch my video?
Judge.
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 Judge. Judge.
Judge. Judge. Judge. Judge. Judge. Judge. Judge.
Judge.
Judge.
Oh, I lost my wallet.
Judge.
George.
George.
George. Where have you been, George?
Judge, I've been touching the rabbit. Judge.
Quit.
Judge.
Oh my
Start
god.
again.
Judge,
Stop,
will you help me tend the rabbit? Judge.
That's
No.
Why not, Judge?
all in one video.
Judge.
You have to like that.
Judge.
Oh my god. You were gonna go to hell.
No, I'm not Judge.
Yeah, George.
Yes, Judge.
George. Retards don't go to hell, George.
Yes. You're going to hell, Judge.
I know, George.
Wait, give me a shout out, Emery.
Oh, George.
Judge.
Gets me every time, George.
Judge.
George.
Give me a
George.
chance. You're giving me a chance. No, you're not.
Shed's going to interrupt Judge.
Judge, no.
Our Judge conversation.
Just like 8 minutes of George.
I'm feeling it. I'm going to title it Judge.
Judge.
That's like
George.
100 subs.
George.
And then I can have a contest for whoever counts them all up.
Yeah, oh my god. That would mean you would have to count them all up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because you can't just have people spouting random numbers
Yeah,
at you.
Judge. I don't know, Judge.
Judge.
People in the comments, write in how many times you said George.
George.
I'll
People
give
aren't
you a shout
that
out.
crazy, George.
Yes, Judge.
Yeah, okay, George.
Judge.
George. I like
Judge.
how we're both George.
Yes, Judge.
But we're also both lying.
All my stuff is your brownie.
Everybody say Judge again.
George.
Get your brownie.
Spam it.
George.
Judge. 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 Judge.
George.
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 Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
My video yet, George?
God damn it.
Will you let me tend the rabbits, Judge?
What's your name on YouTube, Emery?
Judge.
Hey, what's your name on YouTube, Emery? Your YouTube.
I said yes. Michael.
Judge.
Emery 22.
Judge.
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 Kind
George.
of.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
Overreact, Judge.
No judge.
Support, you stupid triple. Triple.
No judge, you garbage
Look at
judge.
me go. With the triple feed.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George, who's your second player, George?
Judge.
George, who's your second
Hey
player?
Judge.
Hey George.
Judge.
Hey George.
Are you good, George?
George,
Yeah, George.
Hi, Judge.
player, George.
How many
Oh
podcasts
god.
have you got?
I knifed so many people, George.
No, you didn't, Judge.
I knifed like 4 people in a row, George.
George.
No, you didn't, Judge. Ah! George, why didn't you tell me earlier, George? Judge.
I'm telling you, they probably think you're crazy.
Judge.
You'll be crazy.
Oh, look at that silent shot.
Oh my god, it was such a George.
Judge.
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 George. How do you
Judge.
say it? I feel like this is not sounding anymore. George? Is that how you say it? George?
Hey,
George.
George.
see, what?
George.
Guess what happened?
George.
You have to say it like a retarded
Like
George.
a
Dumb text let me say.
Montage.
I was making a montage. Long. And
Judge.
it deleted
George.
it.
Can the
It
rabbit.
deleted all of my progress.
Judge, will you let me tend
I'm
the
not even gonna
rabbits?
bother doing
See,
it.
I don't know if that's a good thing that you do such a good retard impression.
Judge, don't be mean, Judge. Am I good, Judge?
Yeah, you're great, George.
Yeah, Judge.
Ah, George.
Judge. Judge.
One, I got on the snap of
Judge.
George.
silent
George.
shot
Hey,
to
George.
rolling
George of the
knife.
jungle.
Judge. Judge.
George. George.
2 other kills.
This sounds so weird now.
I know, Judge.
Cross
George.
map,
You
no
know when you say a
kill.
word like so many times that you don't even
I
understand
had my
anymore?
Yeah,
golden
George.
L11.
Yeah, George.
Yeah, George.
Hey, Judge.
Like George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Is this the guy who boost? Oh, he's stupid, like George.
Like,
Fuck that.
no, okay. I was gonna say Lenny, but
No,
whatever.
George is stupid.
George. George.
From Lenny's perspective, George then.
George,
But from everyone else's perspective.
George,
Judge.
George of the jungle.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge over there.
George of the jungle.
Where's George? George,
Judge.
where's
Judge.
George?
George. I know.
Triple cut. Are you ninja warrior?
George.
Bet you're
Alright,
Asian.
Judge.
There's a triple opportunity
George.
for you.
Of
The jungle.
Okay, I shot him in the face.
I don't know.
Where I shot him in the face?
Oh,
I
George,
saw
I
it.
keep dying, George. George.
Okay.
No, George.
Judge.
George. George, I keep dying, George.
No, you don't, Judge.
But I do, George.
No, Judge. No.
George, this shot.
Judge.
George.
Ah, some next.
Ah,
George. Ah.
ah, what is this shit?
Judge.
George.
I
Judge.
hate you, monster or something.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Hey, Judge.
Hey, George.
Hey, Judge.
Oh, really got
Hey,
replay
Judge.
down.
Hey, George.
Judge.
George.
Judge.
You
George.
guys ready?
Judge.
George.
Judge.
Platter right here.
Judge. I don't like working for the farm.
Yes, me neither.
Now you're the one who likes it, Judge.
Oh, George. No, you like it, George.
Judge, I hate it, Judge. I just want to tend the rabbits, Judge.
Go. Look at me go.
Judge, can I touch her?
No.
Yes.
No.
Sir.
Judge, it stopped.
No, George.
I like soft items, Judge.
Oh, 6 point streak with this circle.
He was so creepy. Like, I felt bad for him.
Wow.
We're kind of pedophile, though.
He was kind of a pedophile.
Judge.
George.
We're
George.
Judge.
George.
really want
Was
to
a pedo.
Yeah, my thing.
Be away.
Yeah, I gotta think.
Double.
Double.
Where's
Double.
your triple?
Judge.
George.
Judge.
George.
Judge, he's using assassin. He's
George,
gay.
he's an assassin.
Alright, what song?
Judge.
Next
Judge.
song.
Oh! Oh!
George.
Cross map?
Judge?
It was very far and
Did you
angry.
say Judge?
No, George.
That's Judge.
George, no.
Good kill him, Judge.
Oh! Oh, he's very farming. Barney
Good kill cams, Judge.
Oh!
Ooh, getting sick.
You missed and then George.
No, you didn't, Judge.
Going on, George. On YouTube, George.
See, Emery's in on the George jokes, too.
Does he get them? Or is he just saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
You got it.
nice.
Benmore random playoff.
Judge.
Oh,
Judge.
look,
My
George.
people.
George of the
Go.
jungle.
Michael for the
George,
win.
George.
Yes, Judge.
Allie told me